It takes guts to chase a dream. You can fall on your face. You know, you can completely fail. And then you get to that point of reaching your dream and it just doesn't feel real. You know, even though you've dreamt about it your whole life.
I've been in many title matches, won the United States Championship, walked out of WrestleMania the Intercontinental Champion, career-making moments. But every once in a while, I'd hear those echoes deep inside my soul. The echoes of those three letters, NXT.
We say expect the unexpected. Apollo Crews is in NXT.
When I left NXT for the first time, I left way too soon. And I left a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish on the table. I came back to capture the title. It didn't go down like that. That is okay. I am not out of championship contention.
Hey, Apollo, if we're talking about who's next in line for contention, I am.
Let's talk about Melo for a second. We talking about breakout tournament winner, the Cruiserweight Unifier. We led the War Games to victory, and on top of that, two-time
North American champion.
Melo looks like money, he walks like money, he talks like money, because Melo is money.
No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody out there better than you.
2 men, 1 spot. I beat you before.
Crews don't miss, and Crews gets one on Hayes.
Hey, look, that doesn't mean anything to me, okay? Because I beat you too.
He shoots, he don't miss. Nothing but nets.
And that's all it is. And that's all it's gonna be.
Look, man, you beat me, I beat you. So how about Avengers Day? We settle this once and for all. We go 2 out of 3 falls.
Hey, chill.
All right, 2 out of 3 falls. It's pretty cut and dry. All right, bet. 2 out of 3 falls in Charlotte.
A lot at stake because they both claim to be next in line for the NXT Championship. Same goal from 2 superior athletes.
You're gonna get Money Melo.
Money Melo is gonna be fast. He's gonna be flashy, but I am ready for Melo's game plan. I'm gonna challenge that power, I'm gonna challenge that intensity, and I'm definitely gonna challenge that speed. And if Trick Williams wants to get involved, well, Trick's gonna get handled.
You need to be reminded is that you are the past, and I am the present.
Well, the funny thing about the past, it can always predict the future.